Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Speed Up English. I'm Hannah, and today I want to share something very important with you. Something many English learners forget. Listening is the real secret to speaking English. Many learners study for years. They learn rules, they memorize words, but when it is time to speak, they feel stuck. In this episode, you will understand why this happens and how listening can change it. When people think about learning English, they usually think about grammar. They think about rules. They think about vocabulary lists. They think about exams, tests, and written exercises. Grammar is important. Vocabulary is important. But they are not the heart of language learning. Knowing rules does not mean you can speak easily. Many learners know grammar, many learners know words, but speaking still feels difficult. Listening is the foundation of speaking. Speaking always comes after listening. You cannot speak naturally without enough listening. Listening trains your ear. Listening trains your brain. It helps you feel the rhythm of English. When listening becomes strong, speaking follows naturally. You do not need to force it. You do not need to rush it. If you listen more, your speaking will improve. Think for a moment about when you were a baby. As a baby, you did not study grammar. You did not memorize vocabulary lists. You did not take exams or do written exercises. You listened. You listened to your parents. You listened to your family. You listened to the world around you. You listened every day for a long time. And only after a long period of listening, speaking appeared. Words came out naturally, without fear, without thinking about rules. This is the natural order of learning a language. First, listen, then speak. But when we become adults, we forget this natural process. Many adults try to speak too early. They open grammar books, they do drills, they focus on rules, they try to force English into their minds. This does not feel natural. Learning feels heavy, it feels slow, it feels stressful. Many learners know grammar rules, they know many words, but when they try to speak, nothing comes out. The solution is simple. We must return to listening. Listening should be the center of your learning. Listen more than you study grammar. Listen more than you write. When your brain receives enough listening input, speaking will follow. It will not feel forced. It will feel natural, just like it did when you were a child. Now you may be thinking, listening is difficult. And yes, at first, it is difficult. Native speakers speak fast. They connect words together. They use slang, idioms, and expressions you do not know. This is normal. You do not need to understand everything. You do not need to translate every word. Your job is to listen. Listen to the sounds. Listen to the rhythm. Listen to the flow of English. Think about music for a moment. When you listen to a song, you do not translate it. You feel the sound. You feel the rhythm. Language works the same way. When you listen again and again, your brain starts to relax. Understanding grows naturally. Without pressure, without force. How the brain learns through listening. With repeated listening, your brain begins to notice patterns. It recognizes sounds. It learns where words start and where words end. It understands rhythm and stress. Slowly, words become clearer. Slowly, sentences make sense. And slowly, English feels more natural. This is why shadowing is so powerful. Shadowing means listening and speaking at the same time. You listen to the speaker and you repeat immediately. You do not stop, you do not translate, you simply follow the sound. Shadowing trains your ear and your mouth together. This is how natural speaking is built. Let me show you how shadowing works. Step 1. Choose simple audio. You should understand about 70%. Not too easy, not too hard. Step 2. Listen once without speaking. Do not write. Do not repeat. Just feel the rhythm. Step 3. Listen again and shadow immediately. Copy the sound as you hear it. Do not worry about mistakes. Step 4. Repeat many times. The power of repetition. The first time feels strange. The second time feels a little easier. By the third or fourth time, your mouth relaxes. With repetition, speech becomes automatic. Confidence grows. Fluency grows. This is real progress. Daily practice and habits. You do not need hours every day. 10 to 20 minutes is enough. Listen while you walk. Listen while you drive. Listen before you sleep. Language learning is not about speed. It is about habits. A small habit done every day creates big change. Now it's time for shadowing practice. You will hear each sentence 2 times. First, listen to the slow version. Focus on the words. Then, listen to the natural version. Repeat with confidence. Do not worry about mistakes. Just follow the sound. 30 shadowing sentences. 1. Listening is the secret to speaking English. Listening is the secret to speaking English. 2. Most learners focus on grammar first. Most learners focus on grammar first. 3. They memorize rules and vocabulary. They memorize rules and vocabulary. 4. But speaking still feels difficult. But speaking still feels difficult. 5. This happens because they do not listen enough. This happens because they do not listen enough. 6. Babies do not study grammar. Babies do not study grammar. 7. They listen every day. They listen every day. 8. They listen for a long time. They listen for a long time. 9. Speaking comes after listening. Speaking comes after listening. 10. This is the natural order of learning. This is the natural order of learning. 11. Adults often try to speak too early. Adults often try to speak too early. 12. They use too many grammar books. They use too many grammar books. 13. Learning feels slow and stressful. Learning feels slow and stressful. 14. Many learners know the rules. Many learners know the rules. 15. But they cannot speak easily. But they cannot speak easily. 16. The solution is simple. The solution is simple. 17. Return to listening. Return to listening. 18. Listening should be the center of learning. Listening should be the center of learning. 19. Native speakers speak very fast. Native speakers speak very fast. 20. They use slang and connected speech. They use slang and connected speech. 21. You do not need to understand everything. You do not need to understand everything. 22. Focus on sounds, rhythm, and flow. Focus on sounds, rhythm, and flow. 23. Listening is like music. Listening is like music. 24. You feel it before you understand it. You feel it before you understand it. 25. Your brain learns patterns naturally. Your brain learns patterns naturally. 26. Words become clearer over time. Words become clearer over time. 27. Shadowing helps you speak naturally. Shadowing helps you speak naturally. 28. Repetition builds confidence and fluency. Repetition builds confidence and fluency. 29. 10 minutes a day is enough. 10 minutes a day is enough. 30. Listen daily and trust the process. Listen daily and trust the process. Great job. Remember this: listening builds understanding. Shadowing builds speaking. Small practice every day creates big change. Thank you for practicing with me. See you in the next episode.